Hello and welcome to the Bulba Banter. I'm Josh, and today we're going to try a new deck with the new season and the new set Stellar Crown. So what I've got cooked up today is Hisuian Zoroark Vstar with obviously Terapagos, because it's the easiest Terra Pokemon to get out. That way we can try and power up Zoroark's attack more efficiently. It can hit up to 430 damage with a full bench, but we don't even really need that. We just need that one or two extra slots that the new Zero area Underdepths unlocks for the Zoroark. I played a few games with this. It probably needs a little bit more tuning, but Dodrios to damage themselves, that's awesome. We got Fan Rotoms, two of them, because I don't feel like running a Hisuian Heavy Ball to try and search it out. And that just basically makes it so that it's very unlikely to get prized. Both of them, at least. Not impossible, just unlikely. We've got two Night Stretchers, so if we do lose our Terapagos at an unfortunate time, we can just kind of Night Stretcher him back, refill our bench with the Gengar with the Nether Gate ability, putting more damages out, and obviously we're running Damage Pump to spread out those damage counters so we can power up Zoroark's attack. What's great about this is because we're running the double turbo energy, Terapagos is also an attacker in this deck. He's not the most efficient one, because obviously if we're spreading the damage like we're supposed to be, we want to be hitting with Zoroark. I do have one Psychic Energy for the funsies mostly. Technically that does leave Gengar to attack, but that's really for Dodrio as a nice one prize attacker. We've got Trekking Shoes. I am rolling Colress's Tenacity, just because finding that guaranteed double turbo and stadium is awesome. And just a few supporters here and there. It's kind of streamlined. I feel like it's not super sophisticated, but you know, that's where you gotta start, right? So let's get it going. I got up to the Master League last season, so maybe we can get Master League again, but you never know. Starting on the low end of the Ultra Ball right now, so we gotta see how far we can get with Hisuian Zoroark and Terapagos. Does anyone know how to actually pronounce these cards? I have heard both pronunciations, and I'm not sold on either of them. My opponent is going to be going first. Ideally, we do want to go first. I'm going to start with Zoroark. Ooh. What the heck is this deck? Okay, looks like they may be running some kind of rogue, like Sicily fossil deck. Wow, those fossils don't count as basics? So they have to mulligan until they actually get something other than the fossils. Which means we just get a stupid amount of cards. I'm just gonna say done. It's a Brute Bonnet. I guess they need to level their fossil all the way up to the stage 2 Thank you, Angel. Oh, okay. I think this guy didn't know how fossils interacted. They are an item card, so you can't just start with a fossil. You do actually need a basic Pokemon. I'm going to change my settings real quick. I don't know why I'm in window mode. Okay. Let's try to get a real deck. You know what? I appreciate people trying out the weird decks, right? Because everyone's going to be running Terapagos, Palkias all over the place, even Dragapult and Charizard. I haven't seen too many Raging Bolts on the ladder. Then again, I was running Raging Bolt on the ladder a little bit ago, but that's not the point here. So, we got actually a pretty decent starting hand, but I forgot who's going first. My opponent is going first. I can never win those roll-offs. So we're basically gonna Nest Ball for so we're going against a Regidrago, which is another deck that really doesn't get any new cards from the set outside of maybe like Briar, so it allows their Ogerpon to be able to activate a 2 to 3 prize turn if I'm on 2 prizes, which against their deck I would most likely be running. So let's do this and this. We're gonna fan call. Let's just see what else is in the deck, right? Alright, we got 2 of our guys, 4 of our Gengars, we got the Colress, we got that. Okay, we got a good amount of stuff here. So we're just gonna fan call for 2 Doduos, duos and a 1 trio. Since we have a trio in hand, we could do this and this. I think I put this on a Doduo as a pivot option. I have 2 Zoroarks, so he's not killing both of them in the same turn. And what's actually pretty cool is Doduos having 70 health means that they're Dragapult safe. But well, he has a Hailucha in the deck, so most likely he's running a Night Stretcher. Okay, yeah, there's that. What did he bring back? The Hailucha. Okay, so he's going to be throwing it probably on my 2 Doduos. Oh, does he have a? I don't know how he gets powered on right now with only a 3-card hand. I guess it's attach. Well, Teal Dance, maybe. I guess technically he has an energy switch in his discard right now. He's gonna get another Regidrago, so he doesn't lose the game if Legacy Star not getting Kyurem. That's the big thing. If he got Kyurem, we'd be in a lot of trouble because basically we'd lose all of our basic Pokemon on the end here. So he took a research and a energy switch. All right, so he's got the Earthen Vessel, so he's going to get the attack off. He's gonna kill this one Doduo with the energy on it. But he had to... He needs a Prime Catcher in order to bring up this other Zoroark, but he's not doing that. Apex Dragon, and he's gonna take a single prize right now. I mean, my Hisuian Zoroark is in big trouble, cause yeah. Well, that damage pump is nice though. So let's zoom. Get a draw going. Let's evolve here. We can... I feel like I'm going to be Ultra Balling this, or researching this hand away. So let's just get the most use out of everything, right? We're gonna do this, and then out. Oh. So I have to do this, unfortunately, and get Terapagos out now. So when I research, hey, you got another damage pump, that's nice. Let's throw this on you and you. So I don't want to use any of these, so we're just gonna Phantom Star, get effectively another boss. There's our energy, but man, for there being 3 of those trainers in our deck, the stadiums, we are not hitting those numbers. I needed this one Doduo. So maybe I shouldn't have actually Night Stretchered because I got a Gengar in the thing, but that's okay. I guess I have to just hit, which low-key sucks, but it is what it is. I'm gonna lose my Fan Rotom, but that's okay. We have a way of getting 2 Gengars on the bench. He's getting a second Regidrago powered on. The fact that I missed that stadium, so I could have brought on the Gengars, so I could have knocked out this V-Star. That's a big miss on my end. He's gonna Iono me, which actually kind of helps me out because I know my stadiums are somewhere. They are somewhere. So he's going to kill. He's going to get a 3 prize turn. He's going to kill my Fan Rotom, and he's going to kill the Hisuian Zoroark in the active, which stinks. And I don't know if I can come back from this, but oh. So he's trying to set up for my other Hisuian Zoroark to go down in 1 turn, so he can get the 3 prize turn next turn, which I guess is a fair play, but so let's do the other Doduo. Let's draw a card. Track some shoes. No, I don't need another pair of shoes. There's the Prime Catcher. So I could alternatively bring up Terapagos this turn. So I'm gonna need to do this. I have to do this for both of these. So I actually get a bench going. No, I do not want to prime catch anything realistically. I forget if I run Briar in this deck. That's something I should remember. Oh, so if I just damage pump. Yeah, if I damage pump off of my Zoroark, then he can't one-shot this and something else. Ooh, but I got the switch. So this is what we're gonna do. Low-Q, you do not want to. So we're gonna damage pump. Put one here. We'll put two here. And then I can bring out the Gengar. And then I can switch up Terapagos. And do a 190. Because I don't think he can one-shot this Terapagos. And another thing. Unless he has Counter Catcher, because I don't think he's played Counter Catcher yet. No, he has not. He's only played one boss, so I guess technically speaking, he's just going straight into it. Oh, there's a Kyurem? Did I miss that? When did a Kyurem get in there? Oh, well. Yeah. That's okay. Yep. GG. I know that means that technically speaking we should run a Manaphy in the deck, but that's fine. We don't need a Manaphy, because we want all of our benched Pokemon to be damaged. And as soon as you put one damage on Manaphy, it can be Dragapulted. So it's not really adding any protection. And Bouffalant doesn't help in this deck either. I want to go first, thank you. Because Bouffalant only reduces damage for basic colorless. Ah, we both get the mulligan. So that's my deck. That looks like some kind of turbo dark deck. Which is interesting. So the downside to our opening hand right here is I have no way of getting the Fan Rotom out right now, unless I top deck an answer, which would be amazing. Yeah, Turbo Moon. As expected. That actually sucks, because we could just get donked here. So, let's see if we just get donked or not. Pokestop is a good start for them. They'll probably get a Radiant Greninja so they can start discarding away their energies if they have them. Petrant. A nice draw 3 from them, and they got a Earthen Vessel, so that's an attach and a Greninja for possibly a Dark Patch play. So all they need is another Dark Patch or a Sada. And right now they're just trying to thin their deck as much as they can to hopefully draw into one of those two cards. You might as well, yep, get rid of the other energy, draw 2 more energy. This, he already did his concealed. There's the Sada. So the question is, did he get a Dark Patch out of all of this drawing nonsense? Pokegear does not help the current situation. I like how I'm talking like we have a shot after this turn. But unless I top deck like a Buddy Poffin or something like that to go fetch a bunch of Pokemon, we are still in a world of trouble. So he's just going to attach to the active and pass. Because next turn he has the extra energy. So let's see if I top deck an answer. That's kind of an answer, but not really. So let's just get our Zoroark out here. I might as well attach this turbo. The boss doesn't do anything either, so let's Pokestop just to see what I get. Hey, I get a draw 3. How about them apples? I want the damage pump, but not right now. Oh, I have 2 in hand. Yeah, I definitely don't want the damage pump then. Ugh, I need to research this hand away though. Apples. So I need a Terapagos. And let's get another Doduo. I think I'm just researching this hand away. Which stinks because that's 3 of my damage pumps. So me playing the 0 area Underdepths right now doesn't mean anything. Because he could just discard it when he attacks. But it does deny him the Pokestop. So right now I need to discard. I do these. I gotta get another Zoroark into play. So I can guarantee that at least I can try to attack next turn. And right now I have the Night Stretcher for the Vstar, which is awesome. Yeah, so I don't have too many ways of damaging. Ooh, well, that's all of his Pokestops basically. That means when I play 0 area Underdepths, he won't be able to knock it off. That's pretty awesome. It's bad because he got a dark patch, but he's got one in the discard. Who would he be promoting? Why is he promoting this guy? Dark patch to that. Do you have a prime catch? You have a prime catch in hand, don't you? Yep. There it is. So it's going to go get this Hisuian Zoroark that has the double turbo. It's not over though. The fact that they discarded 2 of those, that's big. Don't judge me. Okay. And he doesn't even have to Frenzy Gouge for the kill. So I guess it's the other downside is technically he can still discard it with his attack. So that's a little bit of a downside, but that's okay. It's alright. We're on full cope. Wow, I got so many Doduos right now. So let's Night Stretcher the Vstar. Play 0. I gotta bring out the Gengar. We damage pump. Put it on 2 of those guys. The question is, do I bench this? I think I do. There's like no reason not to, because I need more people on the bench. Technically I could use that to go get another Gengar. Yeah, sure. So we do this. Get a Gengar. Oh wait. I should just Dodrio this one. So now I get another thing. There's the other Gengar, but I don't have a way of discarding it. I should just Iono, though. So I should have Dodrio'd after I Iono'd. Yeah. Sucks to say no to that, but I'm gonna have to say no. So let's do this. Draw another card. All my damage pumps are gone, which really stinks. I'm still only hitting for 180. Oh wait, hold on. I have a Gengar in the in the graveyard. So now I can hit that magic number. Huzzah! So hopefully the Iono slowed them down to the point where they can't just go Sada attach or Dark Patch catch and knock us out. Wow, he has a fourth one. What? Okay. So we get rid of that. Honestly, it doesn't matter if I get rid of these. That Doduo did not have any damage on it, so that's fine. Flip the strip. That's a card that I actually need in this deck too. But one step at a time. There's the Sada. They only have one energy in the discard, so they should top deck an energy. Or Earthen Vessel for an energy, that works too. But he has to Frenzy Gouging in order to knock me out. Unless there's a crazy number of ancient cards in the discard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, no, that's not a crazy amount. He's gonna trek some shoes. I only have 10 cards in my deck. I do not have a lot of cards in my deck right now. Well, he's got another Dark Patch. He could start powering on his third moon. Which is what he should do. Because he realistically does not want to Sada next turn. Yeah, cool. He has his all the dark patches he ever needs. Frenzy Gouging. So I'm just going to bring up a Dodrio. Because all I have to do is 20 damage to it. Technically 10 damage to it. So let's draw some more cards. I don't remember what's in the deck. Oh, Dodrio. We got triple Dodrio! So I'm doing 50 damage if I put the double turbo on there. How many double turbos do I have left? That is my last double turbo. Oh, okay. Did I use all my Night Stretchers? No, I still have one in the deck. Okay. I can't bring up my Zoroark. I have to take this with a... Okay, so we hit the Pokestop. Because I could hit the... Night Stretcher. There is a Night Stretcher in the deck too. Oh man. Ah. Let's just see if he has the boss in hand. There's the boss. We tried. So let's change the deck a little bit, right? Let's just go to a 3-3 line of the Doduo trio. Because we want to add a Fez. Excuse me. And I wonder if we just add the extra Night Stretcher so it doesn't feel bad whenever we have to professor away our Pokemon. That might be a fair point. Either that or we Roxanne's backup, but I feel like that's a little much. Honestly, we shouldn't be going through all that. Alright, let's try that. Little change, getting the broken Sensitivity into our deck and getting a little bit more discard recovery shenanigans. I also gave them the second turn, which is exactly what they wanted. But what you gonna do? Thank you, Angel. I do want to go first because I want to get my Zoroark evolved as soon as possible. I didn't get any basic Pokemon, so that's a bit of a shame. The amount of times that I open with a Gengar in my hand is a little sus. I know there's 4 of them in the deck, but just one. That is a lot of big Pokemon right there. I'm going to try to double shoe to get a Nest Ball for the Fan Rotom. If I don't get those from those, I can Ultra Ball and get it. Oh, and I can Ultra Ball away a Gengar too. I don't want the Counter Catcher, unfortunately. That's actually a pretty good card. So no, because I can get it back anyway. And an Iono. So I could do this. And Iono. Get the Fan Rotom. Gengar is a really awesome Pokemon. In like all of the iterations except maybe his EX, but that's not the point here. So I'm going to put 2 Doduos down. The next turn I can Colress Tenacity for a double turbo and the stadium. I can do trio to draw a card. So I can get my 2 Gengars out. The only thing I'm missing right now Oh man, another Turbo Dark? Am I going against the same person? Anybody catch the last person's name? I think they have the same deck sleeves too. But I think that they were at a different rank. But anyway, we need to find a way to draw into our Hisuian Vstar. We need the V-Star in order to really start rolling. Honestly, we probably just need like... I want to say a research next turn. A top deck of research. That would probably be best. That's interesting. They didn't put the energy onto Pheasantipity. Which, speaking of, I didn't see my Pheasantipity on that Nest Ball, which means it's prized. Man, they're getting it again. You know what's interesting though is I can actually kill this with the normal Hisuian. Assuming they don't have a good follow-up, that would be pretty good for us actually. That's not terrible. And I could put the Fan Rotom up. And then I have Prime Catcher for the following turn after that. Wait, what? Oh, he saw that play. That's okay, I guess. Draw a card. That kind of stinks because we have the card to go get that card, so we didn't really want this card because we could get the card. So I think this is where we just switch into Terapagos as our attacker. I'll keep the stadium in the... I keep the stadium in the deck, so I can just pump out Gengars. Then I can kill his Pheasantipity. I think I'm doing enough damage, right? Ah, just short. Dang. I needed one more Pokemon to bench. If we somehow got this Gengar that was in our hand into the discard pile, we would have had it. So he can just manually attach and go into his Roaring Moon. Which he just concealed an energy away, so most likely he does have that play. But he knows he doesn't want to do a Frenzy Gouging. So he'd have to... Oh, okay. He could just do that too, yeah. That would work. Because now he has a stadium to discard. I wonder why it wasn't telling me I could use a zoom draw. Hey, there's this. Unfortunately, we're still off by one. But I'm just gonna have to take the 2-hit KO on the Roaring Moon. Because he either Fredgen, he can't one-shot me, even if he destroys the 0 area. He might do it just to make it difficult? And that would be my second area 0. I really wish I had some way of throwing 2 energy or two damage tokens onto his Pheasantipity to get a 2 prize KO. Of course he gets the heads. He's gonna Ultra Ball for another Roaring Moon so he can start getting that set up. Because that's his only weakness right now would be if he couldn't get another moon set up before I take my 6 prizes. He's got a Sato. Manual attach, so... And a Dark Patch? He's already got a fucking... Oof, he's got it charged up. Alright, so we just lose this one. No point in doing it. Hopefully this time we don't get paired up against a Turbo Moon deck. So we can actually see how the deck works against any other deck. The opponent is going first this time, so we'll see how we run against, how we go going second. I would say that we would do good because we would get a supporter to play, but starting off with 3 damage pumps in our hands, not looking too good. We're against another Regidrago. So, oh man. I'm just gonna have to play the Fez and pass. It's not looking good, guys. Not looking good. Maybe I should have somebody buddy Poffins in here to get the fan. Yeah, see, this is a game where I don't get that fan call. Oof. just starting with the 3 damage pumps is feel bad. Yo, Mr. Baloney. We are playing not Terapagos. We're actually playing Hisuian Zoroark. And so far we have gone against... This is our second Regidrago, and wow. And 2 Turbo Moons. Cinderace seems pretty cool. I like any Pokemon that has free retreat. And I know it's 3 energy for 280. If it was 2 energy for 280, I think it would be popping off. But how is it coming along? Are you... What? I'm curious what ace specs you're running. Are you running the Sparkling Crystal or Prime Catcher? Yeah. The Sparkling Crystal does that. You do the 280 for 2 energy, yeah. I mean, you can only get use out of the Sparkling Crystal in theory once or twice off of that Cinderace. So I get it. Yeah, but you have to run Hoots in order to get it back, right? Otherwise, you have to wait the next turn to play the Arven. That's the one problem I have with using Roseanne's backup as a recursion for realistically stadiums or tools. Is the only cards that also let you go fetch those cards is either an ace specs or supporters. Of course, now there's Hoots, so who knows? Maybe that's the better play. I don't know what this bro is trying to do to me right now, but it's not feeling good. Well, you're running Magma Basin too, right? So the Greninja totally makes sense. You don't run Basin? What? Craziness. I don't want a Fan Rotom. I can bench the Fan Rotom if I really want it, but I don't want it. So I'm gonna Night Stretch. Nope. I don't want the Fan Rotom. I want the Doduo. I think it just Iono. I should have probably actually damage pumped beforehand, being that those were 3 of my 4 damage pumps. But on the other side, I do have some Nest Balls. They're very Nest Balls. I might have to turn this into a Terapagos deck for right now, the way I'm interacting with things. Hey look, I got a damage pump. Isn't that nice? I know that actually sets me up for a really bad Dragapult turn, but right now my opponent is bricking just as badly as I am, so... Actually, I could do this. Because if I get the... What am I thinking? Oh, right here. If I get the stadium, then I can bump the Tempo Sinnoh and actually start swinging. Oh, there's a Dragapult. So I'm basically just bodied now. Balls. Because what, you're running Crispin... for a turn with no Basin? That's pretty awesome. Crispin, obviously, so that's... Oh! Ah, Inferna Ape. Thank you, Uniput Power, for the follow. Infernape, man, that's a masquerade card that never got any love. Oh yeah, and it also accelerates the fighting energy too, right? What's the third? Is it dark? For the last one? On the third attack, that I don't even remember what it does, but yeah, I don't blame you. I should have actually gotten my V-Star there. Oh, I don't have my V-Star in my discard pile either. Like, you're already running the Terra Pokemon, so Noctowl, it is a really good engine. Are you running Area Zero as well, or... Oh, I guess that's true. Yeah, fair. You have to rely on the rare candy before you can actually start hitting off pretty reliably. Yeah. And that's when you need it, right? You need the Noctowl engine early. Unless you run, like, a token Terapagos, or Terapagos. For the funsies. but that's not really good, right? I mean, you have to... Are you running a 4 copy of Crispin, or are you just running, like, 2? Yeah. Are you running Pokegear as well to kind of try to rely on getting it better? No gears. Man, I do not know why I'm having such a hard time popping off here. Nope. I'll draw the 2 cards just to see what I get. Nope. That's it. But everyone runs Pidgeot. Honestly, I switched my Dragapult deck over to the Pidgeot engine from the Natu Zatu engine. It just feels less consistent. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I have such a hard time actually getting my Pidgeot line out. I did have a really bad luck one game where I prized both of my Pidgeys. So I guess I'm gonna try one more game with this. If not, I'll try to create another deck and we'll go from there. But I faced 2 Dragos and 2 Roaring Moons, and we've lost all 4 of them. This is the 5th, but... Alright. A Gambit deck? Alright, Kinggambit. I just hit no to go first. So let's see how that goes. Whoops. It's another dark sleeve. I'm suspicious now. I think I'm going against another Roaring Moon deck. Oh, Featherball, yeah. Like, you can easily run a 4 copy of Featherball on that. That way your Featherball basically turns into an Ultra Ball. I've seen people running Garchomp too. So they might be running a Pidgeot Garchomp with Featherball. Oh my gosh, is this all people are playing on the ladder? Is Turbo Moon and Regidrago? I call shenanigans. Yes, another one, Angel, another one. So it's kind of good I let them go first. Isn't that weird? I blind picked into like not letting them get the turbo turn, but it still is bad. Whoa, look at this guy. I actually was saying this for a long time, is that these Roaring Moon decks should be running Ancient Booster Capsule, so that when the Petrant brings them into the active, they're not taking that extra damage. But I just have to Iono here, which really stinks, but at least we got our Fan Rotom. Hey! I was gonna say, I think I prized one of my Doduos, and then I forgot it was in the active. I don't know why the guy just conceded, but he totally had this. Yay! Alright. Alright, Mr. Baloney. You want a Kinggambit deck. Gambit. Obviously, we're talking about the strike down one, right? I was actually trying to make a Kinggambit deck based off of the leadership one, but there's just way too much that goes into that. Sure. So let me try and build a Kinggambit deck. Right. I will attempt at it. So obviously we're gonna need 4 copies of these guys. And then Bish. We're not really focusing too much on the bishops, because I think it's probably better. Oh, look at this one. Oh. No, that's not good. So I think we have to run this one. So I'm gonna add 4 copies of all of them just for right now, and then we'll probably go down to a 4-3-3 line or 4-2-3 line. Just because we're gonna be relying heavy on rare candies. So it's if it has 4 or more damage counters on it. So makes me think of Iron Valiant or Monkey Dory. which he doesn't have a an ability, so we could do like a Frostlass. Oops. Frostlass. I'll cut these numbers down in a second. Hold on. I like this Snow Runt more. And then we do some monkers. Oops, wrong kind of monkey. A monker. Probably 3, because we need 2 in order to activate it. So if these are our Pokemon, we need a draw engine, right? So let's cut this down to 3. Go. I wonder if we just cut the Bishards all together and rely on... No, we'll keep 1. And then we'll do a 3-3 line of... 3-3 line of Frostlass Snowrunt. And then we put a Fez in here because Fezidipity is broken. Oh, you know what? This is too many things here. I got you. No, we don't do Frostlass. We do the Dusks. We're gonna do some Dust Skulls. Let's do a 3-3-3 line. Okay, that saves some space here. Then what I like to do if we're relying on Dust Skulls is we're gonna do some Pokestops. Yeah. Like, I know it's... The Fez is a 2-prizer, but the Fez is a good 2-prizer. Like, even Ancient Box is running Fez now. And they're a 1-prize deck. So, we're gonna do a stop. Let's do all 4 copies of that. And then we're gonna do Night Stretcher, all 4 copies of that. And then we're gonna hit it with the rare, uncommon candies. Squawk is probably another good 2-prizer. Just to, like, yeah, get that all set up. Probably true. Let's add the Squawk for right now, right? 1 Squawk. 1 Squawk can't hurt. It can't hurt us. Alright. Alright, thank you. I appreciate it. I have not played a Kinggambit deck before, so we're gonna need some buddies in here. Oops, I can't spell. Let's get 4 buddies. Nest balls. I'll probably just put in 2 because realistically it's just for the Squawk and the Squawk and the Fez. We can use it as a fetch in a pinch. So what's our energy we need? We just need metal energy, right? Yeah. And not a lot. So let's go to this and alright. So this is the new Stellar Crown ones. Why don't we have the ability to get the reversed, but the hollow energies of these? I know they're coming in the UPC Terapagos, but I think this energy with that crystalline background would look absolutely sick in foil. Let's go 6 energies just in case. Might be a little too much, but we're gonna need some earthen vessels. Let's go 3 for right now. So now we want boss. We're 1 prize deck, so we want Iono. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need the gears. 3 Iono for right now. Gear. I'll go 3 gear for right now. Where are we at? 2 cards! Ugh! Let's see. We don't even have an Ace-Specs yet, so let's go get Prime Catcher, right? That's fair. Counter catchers are pretty dope. So let's do 1 of these. Survival Brace? Survival Brace. You're the expert. I actually have 1, which is kind of surprising. So maybe I only need 2 here. I'm gonna need some research. Yeah. Let's see. I would say Arvin for item, but we're not running any tools outside of the survival brace. A Manaphy or a Cleffa? Yeah, like, I know. Like, we have 0 pivot, right? Yeah, we have 100% 0 pivot. Outside of manual attaching. We don't even have any super rods yet, so we're gonna need super rods for this deck. Well, no. I don't need any super rods. What are you talking about? I got the Night Stretchers. Okay. 20 Pokemon is a lot of Pokemon, though. But only, what is that, 9 of them are basics. Yeah, I guess we could do Cleffa. I really like your suggestion for the counter catchers, though. Because where are we running the dusks, like you said? So if we do that, knock out... Let's knock out one Iono. Maybe a Nest Ball. I know that sounds sus. Let's go down to one Nest Ball. Okay. Lock it in. Mr. Baloney, you got your king. Did I set it to the active? Hold on. Yes, I did. Okay. We got a kinggambit. Let's see how the Pokestop. Oh, you know what? I added Dusk Noirs. We don't need any Dusk Noirs, don't we? Well, I guess it allows us to possibly trade deeper if we need to. I know I want to go first in this deck, but you know what's the other card we should have done? Is some shoes. Yeah, sniping the Greninjas. Only taking one mulligan, that's nice. Look at the pretty lanterns. Double Poffin is awesome for an opening hand in this deck. My only downside is that we don't have any draw yet. So we'll have to see. Look at that. Counter catcher. A Palkia Gimmighoul deck? There's Kinggambit. That's half of the that's half of what we need right there. I'm just gonna grab 2 of these right now. And I'll get a Cleffa and another Skull. So if they power on Greninja this turn, we just kind of lose. So maybe I'm gonna boss up the Gimmighoul because I'd rather it attack than any of their other Pokemon. Well, he got his Goldango. He gets to draw more cards. Unfortunate, but it'll take 2 energy to get that out of the active. I guess the same is true with Palkia, but Palkia can accelerate to itself. It can't accelerate to Goldango. If my memory serves me correctly. I believe it has to go to a water Pokemon. Has anyone tried the Palkia build yet? Oh, well, there's a Switch. It's interesting that he went to promote the Palkia, though. I honestly, after playing so much Terapagos, I'm interested to try the Palkia. Just draw 3 cards. So I could do this to get a Pheasantipity out. This is what I'm saying about using Night Stretcher as like a access your cards, so it doesn't feel bad, or as bad rather. Yeah, I'm thinking we just cut these Dust Noirs. We don't need maybe like 1 Dust Noir. So I got a Buddy PAF in. Let's get some more of these guys out. Let's get the Kinggambit out. And I think we continue to gust up this Gholdengo. I don't want to play that. Now I can at least draw 4 cards with the Cleffa. We have not seen any of our draw supporters except for none of them. We just need an energy. I should have really checked that the last time I went in for the Buddy PAF. So now there's 3. I think there's, yeah, now there's 3 energy in the discard pile. Palkia can accelerate onto Radiant Greninja. Silene. For 1 card. What's the 1 card? A Switch? So now they're just gonna get a Switch. Because he hasn't coin bonus yet. Maybe we run no researches and just 4 Iono. I know I haven't seen either of them. So yeah, this stinks because he's gonna kill my Let's put 2 cards to the bottom of the deck and draw 4. Kofu's cool. I want to run a Kofu deck with the Crabominable. I know it's probably bad, but Whoa, wait, he's leaving my Duskull alive? He's doing me a favor. That's crazy. Oh my goodness, we finally got an energy. Alright. 6 Kofus, holy monkeys. Alright, hold on. Let me concentrate for 2 seconds here. Cause we're popping off, I think. 90% certain we are. So we definitely want this, right? My only wish is that we had my only wish is that we had a way to actually get the Spalkia into the active. So I should just hit this, right? Okay, that's not terrible either. Alright, so we do this. I don't have any basics, but we can look at the deck. Okay. We got things in the deck. We're gonna do this. Man. So I've got to evolve the Dusknoir. Do this. Put a Duskull down. Blow up the Radiant Greninja. And just basically pray he doesn't have a boss to get the Yeah, see, if that research was Iono. If that research was Iono. You know what I'm saying here? I'm gonna research. So I just bring up the Kinggambit so I just don't lose this turn. Yeah. Adaman? Oh, there's the boss. GG. We're done. Like, I get it, that's the whole downside of having the Fez, but the Fez got us cards. It kept us somewhat in the game. Alright, I'm gonna try one more game with this. With the augments of going down to 1 Dusknoir. Because realistically, we just need Dusclops to activate the Kinggambit. Then we just get rid of our researches. Go all Iono. I think I go one last Pokegear for some shoes. Thank you, Mr. Baloney, for the follow. Alright, we'll see you soon. when you be back, I'll be in another game. Alright, starting off with one of those guys. So I get it that the stadium changes to the Pokemon that's revealed, but man, the psychic one just irks my ears and I do not know why. Just that pulsating whom 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 is really annoying to me. I don't know why. Duskull. Let's just pop it off. I got that. I guess I could do this. If we top deck a... We would say we need an Iono, but I don't think that's even true. Our next deck? I could go for the Palkia deck, or I could try the Crabominable with the Kofu, because that just seems awesome. I have not built the Palkia deck though. Look at this guy. You see this guy? He's getting a turn 2 Dragapult. Oh, wait. I just lost. Dang. Wow. Dragapult good! I'll try one more game. Because that wasn't a game. That was just RNG God said no. Okay. Let's try it again. Yeah, let's try it again. Go again. I want to try like a tanky Ursaluna deck with Bouffalance. Because that's the biggest colorless basic Pokemon we have currently. And it hits for a decent amount. And you throw a Bravery Charm on there. And with the Bouffalance out, it turns it into a 350 HP monster. Of course, the downside is, well, it takes 5 energies to attack. So, do you use the Dusknoir engine as well to compensate for that? Man, we had the mulligan twice. Alright, look at this hand. See that? The pulsing. I know it's like hitting the nose or whatever it is. Oh, did you notice that Terapagos has a completely different background? Like, are all the Stellar Terra? Ooh, Crispin in the Bloodmoon. So unless, right, hear me out, we do some crazy shenanigans with Teal Mask Ogrepon, Chansey, Blitzy EX, and Ursa Luna. I just feel like there's too much stuff going on there, but these Bouffalons, man. Dang. I was about to say, if we top deck a Kinggambit, then we're actually like doing really awesome. Or do I want the Cleffa? How many cards do I have in my hand right now? I have a lot of cards in my hand right now. No, I think I just want this. I gotta thin my deck. Maybe I should actually just be running 4 energy. Because of the Night Stretchers for this deck. Someone got the Elite Trainer box. Look at that sweet Noctowl. We're looking at its jewels like it's its babies. Oh look, he has Duskulls too. Duskulls are actually a good addition to the Terapagos package because it doesn't hit for super high numbers, so it does need that augmentation to get it there, you know? But man, this guy's got everything going on. He's got Pidgeot EX, he's got the Duskulls, Dusclopses, he's got Bouffalons, he's got Research now. Okay, I think we just lose this one. Alright. I'm going to try to come up with a tanky Ursa Luna deck. Alright. Tanky Ursa Luna deck. Let's go. Did I try to make one earlier? I thought I did. Yeah, so this is what I was working with earlier. I only had one bloodmoon Ursa Luna. And it was kind of a Terapagos deck. This is what I was talking about before, but with Roseanne backup being in the deck to help recur the energies and the bravery charms. Is actually somewhat worth it. But after playing it, I think like relying on Terapagos in the early game is really rough without the Duskulls. So Let's go down to 2 Terapagos, right? Unless I just abandoned this whole Hoot Hoot Noctowl thing. And we use Fan Rotom to get the Buffalots out. We go... what? 3 Blood Moons. We do... Dust Skulls. One there. What do I have in here? So technically I don't... as of right now, I don't need those or this. I like Colress's Tenacity. The double turbos and the jet means that if they take 2 prizes, this is on. Ugh. Hold on. There we go. I had to open a jar of mayonnaise. Excuse me. So what if we, instead of going with these special energies, we go with glass trumpets? I need to throw 1 rare candy in here, though, real quick, just for the dust noir. We can get rid of these since we're not running Area 0 anymore. So, glass trumpets. Oh, we need a Terra Pokemon for that. Darn it! I guess I have to run Terapagos. Yeah, I kind of do. Alright. That was weird. Which means I still need at least 3 double turbos. And then we throw the glass trumpets in here. But now I want to, like... I think I go down to 3 Buffalots. Now I kind of want the Noctowl engine in here, though. Maybe not as heavy. Maybe just a 2-2 line. And then... I don't have Ultra Balls in here, which is odd. Considering I was running the... Noctowl engine before that. So I wonder if it's ever correct to just not run this Super Rod and run 4 Stretcher. I need energy. Haha. Whoops. So for the energy count, right? If we're doing the glass trumpet though. Okay. I think I realistically only need 2 bravery charms. Maybe 1 switch. If I do this and then this. Yeah. So what energy should I even put in here? I like the Crispin though. I think we do run at least 1 Crispin. At least 1 Crispin. Because this can even turn on our Terapagos without using the double turbo. So why do I run the double turbos then? Maybe I just don't run the double turbos. And then I get rid of Roseanne's backup because it's just needless. And then I can run... I guess I run the energy to power on Opal Crown as a play. So it's like 2 of these. There's 2 waters. What was the last one? Lightning? Yeah, lightning. Just seems so light. Do we need these many Arvins? What's our draw engine? Our draw engine is the Hoot Noctowl line, right? See, now I want Area 0 though. Because we have a giant bench. I'll put 2, because it's not super important. Right? Because we're going to be clearing space with the Duskull. I'll go down to 2 bloodmoon or Ursaluna. I feel like we need... I don't know if I need 3 of these. Okay, so now we're at status quo. But now I feel like we either need earthen vessels or more energy. I mean, we probably need more energy. You know what? Let's cut this down to 2. Slap more into these so that we can discard our energy when we get it. We'll go down to 2 Iono, 2 Arvin. We'll throw more energy in here. You know what? Realistically, I think we should have 9 energy. Is 9 energy too much? Probably. You know what? I'm gonna try out 6 and throw in 2 earthen vessels. Okay. Let's try this. So turn 1, realistically we want a Fan Rotom so we can get out some Hoots and Bouffalons. And even if we start the bloodmoon Ursa Luna, it's not terrible because we can get our Dust Skulls out. We're running a Night Stretcher brigade. Yeah. And then we got Glass Trumpets as well to power on our benched Pokemon. Yeah, okay. Screw it. Let's just see how this goes. We got the bloodmoon Ursa Luna Terapagos tanky colorful build. I know the stream said it was a Terapagos Zoroark stream, but it is not that anymore. I still say we go second, even though we're not a turbo deck, but we want that supporter to be able to go find the Fan Rotom. Look at that, we got the Fan Rotom and a Terapagos. I'd say this is pretty much what we would want right there. Oh, what? Oh, what is this? What garbage? Man. Wow. What garbage is this? A Klefki? I understand it's a card. Of course it's Gardevoir. Man, we had such a nice setup too. Look at them popping off. Good for them. So we use this to find we prized our rare candy. Oh no, it's right there. Let's get our rare candy out here. And we need an Iono. So we do this. So we can actually kill this Klefki. Because we could do this. And then we can get rid of a charm, I think. And we get some energy, right? So we can go here. We buddy puff and get another Noctowl and a Duskull out. So the question is, do we pop this to kill their monkey? And I think the answer is no, because we still have a whole turn until they become relevant with their Ralts and stuff. What's in the discard right now? No Pokemon. Well, that is unfortunate that they have two monkeys. Make you go, What are you gonna counter catch up? Not my Noctowl. This is actually kind of okay because we could attach the water energy to the Noctowl to retreat it. Oh, unfair stamp. It's so unfair. Hey, we still got an energy. What? Oh. I was just like, wait, what's going on? Where'd my giant board go? So, did I get rid of that card? No. It was in the deck too. So I could go get an Ultra Ball with Arven. Now they have Gardevoir. Now we have to worry. But now I can blow up the Ralts. So I definitely evolve here. Or should I have not done that? Probably not. Shoot. Because I need a way to get a Noctowl. Or just do this. No. I need a Noctowl. So why don't I blow up the Kirlia? This is our first match going against Gardevoir. We opened against a Klefki, which turned off our fan call ability, but we are managing to turn it around right now using Duskulls. And actually we were able to get our Stadium and an energy onto the Fan Rotom, and Fan Rotom doing 70 damage for one energy is stupid amazing. So I'm gonna get a Bouffalant out so that when I do get my Hoot Hoot. So here's the weird thing is I need to do this and this. So I can get my other Hoot Hoot. So I could do this. I have a way out to get my Noctowl out. Yes, I want to do this. Okay. And I need the Stadium And I think I get a glass trumpet. Right? No, I could just grab a Crispin for next turn. So now I can retreat here. I can bring up the Rotom. And we can do 70 damage for basically free. And we've tied up the price. Oh, we're at a 3-card thing. So that's not terrible. And if I get another Night Stretcher next turn, maybe that's what the play should have been. But I wanted a way to turn on my Terapagos. And this is a good way of getting my Terapagos going. Maybe I should have played Zero Area Underdepths to get the Arzon out of play. That's probably a good call. My bad. So the Iono is a little good and bad. But we got a glass trumpet, so we can get our 1 energy that's in there. What's pretty cool right now, though, is we do have a Dusclops ready to go. So we just need to figure out how to take 2 more prize cards. And we've got this game. So we need to take 1 prize card. So we have the counter catcher, so we can take out the Ralts. Or is he going to be a miracle forcing me right now? He's going to be miracle forcing me? He could also be doing that to try and turn on the Monkey Dory. And then retreat and then turn on the Drifloon. No, Miracle Force. Okay, fine. Be that way. Okay. So Counter Catcher is not active right now. What's in here right now? I don't know if this helps me. So I'm gonna Glass Trumpet. Put 1 here. I guess I put 1 there. And I don't have any energy in the discard pile. So in theory, I should be able to Prime Catcher up. Let's say the Drifloon. Bring up the Terapagos. An Iono, and hopefully I get either an Earthen Vessel or... that almost works. But because I... Yeah, okay. Well, just have to roll with that for right now. We're like so almost there. And did I lose both of my stadiums? No, I still have a stadium. I should probably have at least 3 stadiums in here. What's great is technically, I know he just put 30 damage on him, onto the Terapagos, but technically speaking, the Terapagos does have, it's 250 with that. Another Iono, which is actually helping us. Hey, we found a thing. So I'm doing 150 right now. Another 50 damage is not going to help. Yeah, I've gotta swing for 150. It stinks, but it's all I can do right now. He's Ionoing again. Alright. Now we have the bloodmoon. So if he kills the Terapagos, he'll go down to 4 prizes. And then we can bring in the bloodmoon or Saluna. And do our thing that we've been trying to do this entire game. He's trying to kill our Bouffalants. Stop it. Alright, cool. That actually is what we kind of want. Kind of. So he'll go down to 2 prizes, which means I only need 1 energy on Bloodmoon or Saluna. Oh, now we have the 0 area to Underdepths. And we even have to switch next turn. So we can switch into the Hoot Hoot with the board and attack again. So unless a Gardevoir gets put up into the active, we just straight up win. And isn't that insane that this Bloodmoon or Saluna, even without a Bravery Charm, is effectively a 320 Pokemon? I think that's nuts. So this Drift Bloom needs to effectively do 300 damage in order to KO this Bloodmoon. Which... there's 6? 6 would bring it up to a lot of damage. I guess he has it. So maybe... no. So I needed the Bravery Charm on the Bloodmoon or Saluna in order to survive, maybe? Let's see if he can math correctly. That's the big thing. So yeah. He needs exactly... Oh no, wait. He needs to... Yeah, Drina, Blaine, and Den. And then he has to throw more on there. So he's got it. So close to. Darn. If we just had the Bravery Charm, we would have got it. I know we lost that, but we also went against a Klefki in the early game, and technically, I guess we would have, like, I don't know. It would have been somewhat dicey if we faced someone else, because then the Fan Rotom would have not have been as efficient, but at the same time we would have been able to get our board set up with the Fan Rotom if it wasn't for the stupid Klefki. No, I don't think we want to go first. Look, we got both of the Fan Rotoms. It's Fan Rotom versus Fan Rotom. What does it mean? See, he's running with the teal mask. So I wonder if this is the there was a Japanese list that upgraded their Raging Bolt deck with the Hoot Hoot package. And obviously the Fan Rotom just gets that going instantly. Get on the bench. So I'm going to bench this Boufflant, even though it looks weird, because, like, he could attack with something more substantial than the Fan Rotom. And then that means my Fan Rotom will die, so I'll have the bench space for it. Right now I'm just curious what else is going along with this deck, because it can't just be Teal Mask with the Colress package from the new set. He's gonna go get that hoot hoot that I made him Iono. Yeah, there you go. See? I thought it was Raging Bolt. Because the Bravery Charms, normally people aren't running Bravery Charms in the Terapagos decks. Much less, say, Ogre Pawn with Terapagos decks. What is that? A baby Raging Bolt? It's like Bench Snipe Raging Bolt. That's super interesting. I don't think I've seen anybody running this Raging Bolt. Well, now he can retreat with the Fan Rotom. So he's going to do he's just going to do 60 if he brings up that Raging Bolt. So he can kill my Dust Skull, is essentially what it comes down to. Another Bravery Charm. Let's see if he remembers to Bouffalon Curlywall. Because if he tries to Thunderstorm Burst anything other than the Dust Skull, it's just going to be ignored. Nope, he remembers. Okay. See, I told you. I got bench space now. I don't have a doohickey thingamabob that is a Terra Pokemon, so I gotta do this. I've gotta bring up Terapagos. So I can do this, use the Jewel Seeker, and I think what we do is one of these. Do we zero area Underdepths? Or do we grab the Prime or Counter Catcher? You know what? We have a gigantic fucking buffalo in our active slot. We need the Prime Catcher. So what we're gonna do here is we discard this blue energy, and we grab a green and a yellow, and then we trumpet the blue onto the Terapagos. Then we throw this right here, and then we throw this right here, and then we Prime Catch up. probably this Ogerpon. I know we're not hitting the numbers we want, but in that regard, maybe I should have done the Radiant Greninja? But I feel like our Terapagos is pretty safe right now. It is numbers on the board. You're correct, Angel. Oh, man. This guy's taking a really long time to do his turns. You shiny. Hey, he's unlocked it for both of us. Alright. So he's probably gonna get, yep, another Teal Mask. Yep. Teal Dance again. He has to basically knock out this Terapagos or do a... Has he done his... a boss? You're gonna kill my Hoot Hoot? The rudeness. So what's actually pretty cool right now is I could just start crown opaling. And he just used one of the bosses. So that's one less way for him to be able to just gust up something and go again. Did he not just boss? Oh, he Pal Padded it back afterwards? Awesome. Well, Mr. Baloney, it's the sauce. Do you think it's stronger than Charizard? Is the question. That's what all of the mainstream people are going to ask you. Oh, big words from a little mouse man. Was that a glass trumpet? What? Misplays always hurt. Sorry, man. So I have to play this Hoot Hoot. Okay, the 220. Or the 280. Yeah. So you had the magic sauce there. Judge! I liked my hand. This Raging Bolt is really weird and I don't like it. I need my Switch. That's the card I also need right now. Because he's going to kill my Noctowl. Nice. Man. Well, I'm glad your Cinderace has been going well, because this has been going weird. Yeah, see, I knew you were going to need that token Terapagos, because trying to get that Cinderace without the Noctowl, that's hard. Okay. Heavy Ball is pretty good. And this bro... I don't know what this guy's hunting for right now. But I tell you what, it feels bad for me. Fortunately, he can't like Sada right now, but... Yeah, so it's basically like a Rotom V. Or like an Arven kind of a deal. Actually, you know what the rare candy feather ball is kind of like? It's kind of like Iridium in a Excalibur deck. And you don't have to use your supporter for it. So you can still like Iono or whatever you want. I think I'm losing this game no matter what. Because now... yeah. Basically what I need right now is a Bouffalon. That is not a Bouffalon. So... man. Who knew the Raging Bolt player was going to be the Guster? That's the only downside to the Bouffalons is their 2 energy costs. Is like a liability to get stuck into the active. Alright, Mr. Billona, you have a great night. Thanks for sticking around. Yes, thank you for the follow. Hopefully sometime with Stellar Crown kicking off, I'll be on another time. Try and get in with the big leagues now, you know what I'm saying? Have a good night, Mr. Baloney. Blagna. Let's see. I think I'm gonna try and round off the stream with another game of the Zoroark Terapagos deck. Since it is named that after all, right? Look, I've been losing so much they paired me against a Pikachu League player. Yes, I want to go first. Man, I never get a basic starting off. And I had the mulligan 2 times? Jeez. Alright, so we gotta get our Hisuian V out. Then we can start getting our Doduos out. And then hopefully sometime soon we can get our... Thank you, Angel. Get our Terapagos out. What's great is I can V-Star power next turn. So we're going against a Charizard deck. I think I'm going to want to Iono and then V-Star. Because that'll let me see what else I can get, and then if I get like the Gengars, I can play them out. So this, I might as well do this. Let's Iono first. Yeah, see, there it is. Another one of these guys. Man, why'd it have to be 2 damage pumps? I'll get 2 Terapagos out just so I don't like, I might as well damage pump one of these over to something else, since I'm losing a damage pump anyway. Yeah, evolve. That's shoes. Did I get a double turbo? I did not. So no, I don't want this. And then I could just do that. Is there any supporters I really want from here? Not particularly. So we can just assault landing the Dust Skull, take a prize. We need a DTE. There's a Fez. He's got to have a rare candy Ultra Ball in a 9-card hand. And he can V-Star for one of them. Yep, there's the V-Star. So he's going to set up his Pidgeot this turn. Our only saving grace is that we actually set up the, or we killed the Dust Skull early, so we can't use that against us. And if he does set up an attack against the Fan Rotom, then I can Pheasantipity and actually get some decent draw. took him a really long time to figure out what he wanted there. There's lots of options, I suppose. So did he do that for the Arven? Or is he Arvening for the other component? Because I feel like that would be weird. If you're going to do that, why didn't you just Arven for the rare candy, get the Pokemon that you want with the stone? Unless he's trying to do both. Like, yeah, but you still got the quickset. Ooh, 2 fires are getting discarded. And then you're gonna super rod the fires back in? Okay. I guess that's fair. I wonder why Buddy Poffined, because he could have done the Charizard and then Buddy Poffined to get, like, I don't know, another Charmander out or something like that. That's the thing about Charizard now. Like, you really want, like, in order to get Briar in there, and with the Duskull line, you had to cut some stuff. Okay, he's Arvin. So he's just gonna KO my little dude. See, I can almost get damage on everything though. So I can actually do this. Let's draw some cards. That's actually a really good pickup there. Here's double turbo. And we got damage pump. Oh, I think we actually have the sauce here, guys. Because we can nether gate for 1. Do I have another one? No. But we could do this. Get rid of both of those guys. Get the other V star out so we have a bunch of health. Get another, I said another one out. I don't know why that's saying that I couldn't use that ability, but it's wrong. Man, did I get my other 2 damage pumps? Wow, that's crazy. Well, let's damage pump. Throw this here and here. I don't think there's not a reason just to do this. Let's go freaking ham, guys. 430! Unstoppable power! Is there ever a reason to research? No, I can save that. Oh yeah, he has to discard some stuff now, because he does not have a Terra Pokemon, so he has to discard 2 Pokemon, which he gets rid of the Rotom, so I guess it's not terrible for him. But he got rid of his Charmander. So basically, I just have to kill this Radiant Charizard and I'm home free. He can get a he can set up his Dusclops, the Cyclops one, and KO my Zoroark. But everything on my board has damage, so, and I have Colress Tenacity as well. Did he get rid of his Pidgeot? Did he set up a Pidgeot? He did not set up a Pidgeot. So this is his first Pidgeot. Well, he conceded. Shame. We would have done... It would have been still a game, but I think he realized he messed up and took away one of his Charmanders and does not have another way of getting them back into the game. So GG to my opponent. We got level 28. Let's collect all of it and open up some packs. Let's just collect all because that takes too long. So a bunch of cards we already had, and this is gonna be a super awesome card in the next set when Archladon EX comes out. So that's gonna be freaking awesome. All right. Well, everyone, it was kind of a rough night. We played, I think, a grand total of like 9 to 10 games and only won. But in the end, it was the Hisuian Zoroark build that did get us our one win of actual gameplay, outside of that one person who was inactive for too long and someone who just straight up conceded after seeing that we were playing a Terapagos deck. Yes, I'll be streaming again sometime soon, and with the new set we'll be playing more, that's for sure. Until next time, I hope you all have a great night, and bye-bye.